The ice swim itself, I first heard from my mate Joe when I first started swimming with a tri-club. We got introduced to outdoor swimming, and out of the whole group there was one other person there without a wetsuit. Joe mentioned to me about this ice mile. I'd never heard of it before, and it's his suggestion that we should enter this because it's something that not many people have done. On the swim itself, I felt very warm. The hard bit is getting into the water. It doesn't matter how much I swim in cold water, I still take my time getting in, getting used to it. Can't wear a wetsuit because the rules state that no wetsuits are allowed, and obviously the wetsuit is there designed and it warms up itself and it keeps you warm. So the only things that are allowed are swimming trunks or bathing suits for the women that swim, one swimming cap, and then goggles. Nothing else is allowed. But all the way around I felt very warm. I never felt cold. The hands were cold on the fingers, and then the soles of the feet were cold, and that was noticeable. But all the way around I was very happy and I felt warm. The thing that we've got to be aware of, that when we start shivering in the water, that's the time to get out. Because especially if you shiver and then you stop shivering, then you've gone past the point of actually getting warm. So that's when you should get out. And although I do generally swim crawl, doing a breaststroke means I keep my head out of the water. But the problem with breaststroke, you swim breaststroke, it takes me longer to swim breaststroke than what it would crawl. And although the time for my swim was 45 minutes, I think on a good day I could have swum that in 30 minutes or less if I'd have been doing a crawl. There's an International Ice Mile Swimming Association, and this is logging people's swims since 2009. So since what you have to do is register on the site and then log your details once the swim is complete. And since records started in 2009, I think I'm now the 32nd English person to swim an ice mile, and throughout the world I think I'm the 137th person to swim the ice mile. But I also may be the only person that's actually swam it breaststroke. This is yet to be checked and see if that is a possibility. Preparation for the ice mile swim doesn't entail a lot. We don't really know what time we're going. We've got a rough idea. So it's just really a normal day. It's quite a short swim. It's a mile. I know that sounds long distance, but as I've swam long distances a lot further than that, the preparation food-wise is just eat normally. You'll have your breakfast, dinner and tea, perhaps a few snacks, but no, nothing special because it is just a short swim. On the swim itself, I never felt cold and I never shivered. But about 50 metres to the end, everything sort of changed. I didn't feel any different, but I just felt myself sink. And I don't know why I started to sink, but then I changed my stroke to what we call a side stroke, and that just means that I just felt more supported and I could stay above the water. But I do remember just coming out onto the jetty and people shouting at me to stand up, because it's not officially complete until you stand up of your own accord. They can't help you. So you have to get out on dry land and then you have to stand up, and then that's when the clock stops. Getting warm probably took me about 45 minutes and then I was quite happy just to carry on with things. It was quite a rapid warm-up compared to some, I think. But it was a very slow warm-up for what I'm used to doing. Usually I get out of the water, get dressed and walk away, but it was a slow warm-up for as I was concerned, but they suggested it was quite a rapid warm-up. Some people suggest that the ice mile is a crazy thing to do. For me, I just saw it as another challenge. I just look for a challenge and a goal in life that can give me direction and focus, and that was just really what it was about.